I'm Larry Simon.
Listen, please.
I'm Larry Simon, and I direct the Center for Global Development and Sustainability at the Hiller School here at Brandeis University. And I have the honor of welcoming you to Brandeis for what will go down. I really believe in Brandeis history as a momentous occasion for the university. The university was founded on principles of social justice for all. This is a very important moment for us. So I'd like to first ask the university librarian, Matthew Sheehy, to welcome you to the library.
So I'd like to welcome you all to the Goldfarb Farber Libraries at Brandeis University. This is a very exciting moment for us. I know Dr. Ambedkar is a big fan of books, and I've heard stories about him traveling to London and returning with 57 boxes of books. So you can just imagine. I also have heard that he left 50,000 books in his collection when he passed away. So I feel this is a really appropriate place for the bust of Dr. Ambedkar. And I think what books did was embody access. And that's what the library is giving our students and our public. We are open, that anyone can come to our library. So we're very honored to be here. I'm very honored that you're here, rather. I'm very honored that to have the bust of Dr. Ambedkar. And with that, I'd like to turn it over for the unveiling.
And Matthew, I would just add that the Boston Study Group is also donating to the library the collected works of Dr. Ambedkar, which will be please. Yes. I'd now like to introduce the provost of the university, Lisa Lynch, who will receive the bust on behalf of the university.
Thank you, everyone. This is a great honor for all of us here at Brandeis University to have this bust of Dr. Ambedkar here at Brandeis University. As an alum of the London School of Economics, I am particularly pleased to see that we too will have a bust of Dr. Ambedkar. When I was a student in the 1970s, I would go into the St. Clement's building at the London School of Economics and see his portrait. And then when I returned to do my sabbatical in the 1990s, I was thrilled to see not only his portrait, but his bust, and a very important plaque to the side of the bust with words from Professor Nicholas Stern talking about the legacy of Dr. Ambedkar and his impact on the entire world, and in particular his focus on the role of education as a source of opportunity and a way out of oppression. And so to have this bust here at Brandeis University to inspire those who know his story, his legacy, and his impact, and to inspire those who don't know his story to learn more and to be inspired and to take on their version of his legacy in the 21st century. I can't think of anything better. So thank you very much to the Boston Study Group for this amazing.
And as a university that was founded by the Jewish community of the United States at a time when its own youth could not get into many of the elite colleges around the U.S. except in very small quotas, we do understand the importance of social justice movements around the world. This weekend coincides with the third annual conference on caste that we have sponsored, and we have a very deep commitment to this. These conferences would not be very successful, frankly, if not for the Boston Study Group. The extraordinary generosity, not only in the gift of this important bust of Dr. Ambedkar, but in all of the other ways that they contribute to the university and to our students and to the community. So I'd like, yes. So I'd like to introduce someone who needs no introduction to you, the president of the Boston Study Group, Sanjay Gaga.
Thank you, Lloyd. Dear friends, good evening and Jai Bhim. Thank you for being witness to this historic occasion of the unveiling of bust of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, for most of whom is simply Baba Saheb. And I'm saying historic because it took 22 years after the installation of the first bust to get the second bust installed anywhere in the USA. And that's why please cherish this moment for your When Boston Study Group decided to donate this particular bust, it was not because we wanted to make the history or because we wanted to have some decorative piece in this library. We decided to donate because we had a dream or a vision that thousands of the students across the world come to this prestigious university. And when they enter that gate of this beautiful library, and they come here and look at this statue, a curiosity should arise. And that curiosity, who is this Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar with so many degrees? Who is this person for whom the millions of people across the world consider as their Masiha? Who is this person who is considered as the father of the modern India? So when any students come here with suffered with the discrimination in any part of the world, whether it is a racial, caste, gender, or color, he or she comes to this university and he looks at Baba Saheb Ambedkar bust and think that he has lived their life 125 years back and he rose to this level. And that's why the Baba Saheb will become the inspiration for them. When the Baba Saheb has fought 90 years before for the basic rights of any human being, like access to the water, drinking water, or entry into the temples. So this will pave the way for the students to fight for the rights of anybody they see suffering of such type of injustice. When student will read that Baba Saheb has signed Pune Pact just to save the life of Gandhiji, they will know what is the compassion Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar has even for his adversaries. When the students will read Annihilation of Caste, and they will know that he didn't bother or he didn't care. When the conference he was going to give an address as a keynote speaker was cancelled because his speech, they wanted to change the content of the speech and he didn't mobilize. So that will let the students who come in front of the students to stick to their principles and stick to the rights of the other people. When the students will read that Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar has resigned as the law minister because the Hindu code bill which he has drafted for the betterment of the Hindu women who were suffering like animals or the untouchable because of the Hindu scriptures, they will know how to fight for the rights of those people who are suffering anywhere in the world. And when they will know that affirmative action proposals or whatever the affirmative reservation policies Baba Saheb has implemented into the Constitution of India, and his conversion to the Buddhism has made possible for the millions of untouchables to change their miserable and undignified life of 2,500 years, then people will realize, the students will realize, what a single person can change the history of the world single-handedly. And that will make these student dreamers to dream hard. So my friends, please cherish this moment. And you will feel yourself proud of this particular moment when the students who has come as a new student here, looking with curiosity at this particular bust, come back after the graduation and still looking at this bust, says, hey man, you helped me become a complete human being. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for whatever you did for the mankind. Thank you very much. And Jai Hind.
बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर बाबा साहब अम्बेडकर जय भीम जय भीम जय भारत जय अमेरिका
अमेरिका में जय भारत
Well, thank you very much for coming today. As I mentioned at the outset, this is a really special day at Brandeis University history, and we greatly appreciate the wonderful gift of the bust of Dr. Ambedkar. Thank you.
Thank you.